Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you joining us. The time is now. There is no better moment than the present to look around and realize your situation and say, remember this a couple of years ago where graphics like this were put out left and right about now it's time. It's time to tank. Well, we know that there are two teams facing each other on this short slate that are all about it, but one makes this pick look pretty good. One team makes the tank look really good because you don't want to just be out there and get blown out like San Antonio every single time. You kind of want to hang around a little bit. And that's why you get put in this. Now, I'm not creative enough to update this, so clearly we need to update at least one of those guys behind me here to but I remember the nonsense that used to pop out left and right. Tankathon, everybody's on that. Oof. All right, we know that there is tank mode in effect here, and we know that we have to deal with that, blowouts and other things. We have 4 games and only 4 games to look at. Let's head on over to OddsShopper Premium because we're going to build a nice plus CV juicy 3-leg parlay. All right, first thing you need to do is, and I'm going to do this for you behind the scenes with these paid tools, but if you are a member of OddsShopper Premium, it's easy. You're on the Parlay Builder. We're on DraftKings today, so we're on DraftKings. And we're going to hit the NBA. So we can mix and match at times, but today we're just focused on the NBA. Our first leg is Gordon Hayward under 4.5 assists. Now, this has a 61% win chance, a 4% XROI coming back. This is a plus CV prop according to our tools and metrics. It's beating the market. And this is what the OddsShopper Premium tool does. It uses an algorithm to go up against the sharpest books around on the planet, not just in this country, and finds bets that beat the market. So the width and how wide you are beating the market is going to determine your X win percentage. What you're betting to get back is going to determine an XROI, but you want stuff that's positive. And in a parlay, I'll sacrifice a percentage point for an XROI to ensure a better win percentage. This is a great bet to open it up with Gordon Hayward under 4.5 assists. He's only hit this number in 2 of his last 5 games. So we at least have some data behind it to support it, but we know that this prop here specifically is beating the market. All right, I mean, to add, right? We need to add. Let's go. Well, we only have 4 games to choose from. And I think if you are still focusing on a positive XROI here, adding someone like James Harden's assists under 10.5, we have minus 135 in here. But look, we have a strong X win percentage. And that's something, again, that I'm willing to sacrifice. Individually, this is a fine bet. Each one of these bets are fine bets to place. James Harden under 10.5 assists, minus 135. The difference is that you're sacrificing about 3% points for an XROI, but you're still staying at a strong win percentage. Look, Miami is in town. I know the Sixers are expected to dominate because of that tough loss that they had against the Celtics. Well, they're going to come back firing. Just you wait. I don't necessarily think that transfers over to 11 assists immediately for James Harden. In fact, in 2 straight games, he has yet to hit 10, failed to hit 10. And in 3 of his last 4 of his last 5, James Harden has failed to hit this number. So in just 1 of his last 5 games, James Harden has hit 11 plus assists. That was 12 against the Cavs. This does not he's picked up more of a scoring role. Tyrese Maxey has disappeared. So it makes sense here in a tougher defensive matchup, even tougher than what you're going to get from Miami's standpoint, at least, than what you're going to get against the Celtics. I like going here. Under 10.5 assists and minus 135, we're still north at a positive XROI. All right, let's keep it moving here because I found a couple that are really going to be juicy. 2 more. But first, let me tell you how you can turn $5 into $150. All right, this is a simple thing to do here. All I need you to do is, again, take 90 seconds out of your life. You see the bet here on DraftKings. Sign up on DraftKings. I have the bet here for you. You're going to deposit $5 and only $5 and immediately place that $5 on North Carolina. Don't wait. Don't pass go. None of that. Just place the $5 on North Carolina. You'll immediately, once they win, which they will, money line, right? Find the heaviest money line favorite you can find across the board. I have North Carolina winning. That's fine. But you can pick a heavier money line favorite if you like. Just place that $5 on that squad, and when you win, you'll get $150 back. Normally, this is $1.66 profit. In your case, it's going to turn back $150. You have to be 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER, and you have to live in a state, of course, where you can legally place a wager. All right? It's easy. We're giving you this money. Now, let's work in reverse here. RJ Barrett. This is a solid bet. Again, we're dealing with a 56% X-win chance with a 3% XROI. We're going over RJ Barrett's PRA, which is a low number. Understandably, it's a low number. Tough matchup against Boston. They come in. I would think that Boston is a bigger letdown opportunity than the Sixers. Sixers have bounced back. Sixers are at home. Boston now on the road, which is not the road per se, but it's still not home. And you come off a gigantic road victory. Boston's just a really good basketball team. I understand that. But here's the other thing. If I'm the Celtics, the first and second thing I'm worried about is not RJ nor Barrett. It's Julius Randle. It's Jalen Brunson. It's Jalen Brunson. It's Julius Randle. On average, on season average alone, RJ Barrett is going over these numbers. So I think that he's got a chance to hit 24 points, let alone 23.5 PRA. So we'll roll with RJ Barrett PRA over 23.5. 4 games. We got to hit you with one more, right? It's right there at the top. This is one of our favorite props, and I saved it for last. Wendell Carter Jr. under 15.5 points. Now it's minus 105, so it's the least individually that we'd have to lay. But look, we're still north of a 50% win chance at 53% X-win. And our XROI is really strong. In fact, all 4 of these props, even James Harden, we are north of 0, so we're in plus. But look, 3 of the 4 are 3% or higher. And Wendell Carter Jr. right now, I mean, this is the last that we'll talk about from a player standpoint, struggling to hit 15 points consistently, technically 16 points here. Again, we go back last 5. He's only done it once. Last game was an outlier. Couldn't hit the broadside of anything. But even with shots and even with momentum and even with knocking down a couple, he has struggled to get to 16 points. So there you have it. All right. There is your 4-leg parlay. Let's head on over to DraftKings. Looks pretty good so far. We just need to add RJ Barrett, right? Let's do it. Let's add RJ Barrett to the mix. PRA, nice little combo here. And you know what? That thing is going to look so juicy. I feel like we're doing the cooking shows. Just you wait, Bob. As soon as we take this out of the oven, bang, plus 968. It's been simmering. It's been cooling. It's been ready to go now, plus 968. There is your 4-leg parlay. Under 4.5 assists, under 10.5 assists. Hayward, Harden, respectively, under 15.5 points for Wendell Carter Jr. and over 23.5 PRA for RJ Barrett. That's it. We used OddsShopper Premium to build a plus EV parlay. All right. Now, on your way out, because you're still here and I love you for it, come hang on the Discord. 50% off your first week. You want parlays? I got parlays. We got parlays for days. All right. That's what you need to know here. Parlays for days. Doesn't matter what it is or what you want. All right. I'll show you here the number one that we have by a mile. We just crushed this one here. All right, I'll show you that in a second. This has been a total failure here. Here we go. Parlays for days, man. College basketball, we got ladders. Give you ladders. Whatever you need, whatever you want, we got it. All right, I think that was a song. Futures tickets, crush that. It's everything here. I was going to show you the tweet that I had there with the parlays, but I'll build that up for next one. You know what you're getting here. Parlays for days. We'll see ya.